welcome to my channel. Today we're doing a little bit of a different videos because we are celebrating 2k 2000 followers on my channel. First of all, thank you so much for hitting that subscribe button. It really means a lot to me and I am very glad to have you with me in this journey together. Also, I want to thank Yvette who shouted me out. I've always been a huge fan of Yvette even before starting my ASMR channel. So when I saw that she shouted me out, I was like literally shaking, and she helped me out a lot because we all know that the algorithm is a struggle here on YouTube. So without any further ado, let's just get started with the Q&A. The first question is from TeaTimeTingles ASMR. TeaTimeTingles ASMR asks, what is your hometown in Italy like? Have you ever lived anywhere else? And have you ever been to the UK? So my hometown in Italy is a very, very small town in the province of a quite small city. The city is halfway between Venice and Bologna, and I am a little closer to the seaside. I am just 20 minutes away from the seaside, and this small town is very small. When I was younger, I kind of hated it because nothing happened. There were not many people to be friends with, and there were the bullies on one side and the losers on the other side. So of course, if you were not a bully, it was kind of automatical to be considered a loser. But I never wanted to be a bully, so I was okay with being considered a bully, a loser, by people whose opinion had no meaning to me. And actually, when I was younger, like 13 or something, I had so little consideration of this bully because they were very mean and ignorant that I literally couldn't care less, and I just lived my life without being influenced by other people's judgment of or thought, and I kind of miss that part of me. But yeah, whenever I started going to high school though, I always had to go to the city because my small town didn't have the possibility to go to high school. There were no high schools. So yeah, I was doing 1 hour train to go to the city and 1 hour train to go back. So living in a small town is like that. You're always driving a lot to do anything from grocery shopping to working to studying. But now I love how quiet it is here. Well, there are some dangerous people like drug dealers. Sometimes you can wake up to a helicopter searching for drug dealers all over the place, and it's kind of crazy. But at the same time, I love that there is not the frenetic lifestyle of the city. I did live in the city for a while and I did not like it. In fact, I came back to the small town, but I never lived somewhere else. I mean, I've been abroad for a longer time and not in a vacation structure, but I cannot say I've been living somewhere else. And no, I haven't been to the UK yet, but I definitely want to visit. When I first started studying English at the elementary school, our English teacher was so passionate about everything British, and she transferred that passion to all of us students. In fact, some of my primary school schoolmates went to the UK just because of our teachers' stories. So yeah, I hope I can visit the UK too one day. Next we have DJ Forever Play ASMR. So question number 1, what influences you to do ASMR? Question number 2, what are the future goals for your channel? Question number 3, what are other types of videos or ideas you are wanting to tackle but you're nervous to do? I discovered ASMR during a very hard phase of my life. I will talk about it later since there is a question that is about this. So I love the way it made me feel. And I've always been told that my voice is kind of soothing and my touch as well is kind of soothing. So I thought that maybe I could give ASMR a try and help the way I have been helped. So yeah, maybe that's a little bit of an ambitious project, but my idea was to somehow contribute to make this world a better place. Then question number 2, the future goals for my channel. Definitely to grow it, not only for numbers. Actually, I don't care about numbers. I want to grow a strong community where people can be free to talk about anything without being judged, to feel free, because I know what it feels to be afraid of telling a word because people could laugh at you or judge you. So I want to build this safe place where we're all welcomed. And yeah, I also hope I can be able to be a full-time YouTuber, like in the long run, if it makes sense. As my savings will end, I hope I can still have my channel and my ASMR content as a source of revenue, because that's what I am really passionate and that's what I really want to do. And then there was question number 3, videos that I would like to create but I am nervous about. Basically all the videos that are not really trending. Sometimes I like to do yoga, or I would like to do some, I don't know, other random things, but I've seen in the past that they didn't bring much positivity to the algorithm of the channel, and then I would have to pay the consequences of these bad choices for the upcoming month or even more. I've been asked to do the Ice Queen roleplay, or I would like to do a Valhalla Viking Paradise roleplay, but I don't know how to structure them in order for the videos to get the attention they deserve, if it makes sense. Then moving on, we have Samuel OneWorldProductions. Hi Samuel, and thank you so much for your love and support. What music do you like to listen to? What made you want to do ASMR? When did you discover ASMR? Favorite movies? They have been asked by other people as well, but I will reply now and shout out the people who ask them later eventually. So what music do you like to listen to? Well, my all-time favorite singer is Marilyn Manson. I have been a huge fan of him since I was like 10 years old, and I love rock. I love the early 2000 new metal. Don't judge me for that, I just love it. Korn, Incubus, Limp Bizkit, so many. I love Bring Me the Horizon, Cradle of Filth. I've been to Sepultura concert, and oh my gosh, it was amazing. I was in Brazil and I didn't know that there was going to be their concert, and I was just there in front of them. Like, I still get goosebumps. But also I love 90s dance music. Like, oh my god, Gigi D'Agostino, early 2000 actually already, but like 90s dance music is my jam. Like, when I listen to it, I just go back to my childhood memories and it feels so good. I also love Britney Spears a lot. I also love reggaeton and dembow and Brazilian funky. I love to dance to that. What made you want to do ASMR? So as I was anticipating earlier, I was in a bad period of my life. I had my first knee surgery, and it was basically an ACL and meniscus reconstruction. I was recovering and I was in so much pain. Also, I couldn't get tired enough to sleep at night because I was sitting the entire day. The only activity was physiotherapy, and it was actually super stressful. So I was in this moment where everything was really hard. And I remember, like, years and years prior to this moment, I typed on YouTube something like soothing voice, relaxing meditation, and some meditations came out, and they were pretty relaxing to me. So back then, going to my recovery moment, I typed that same thing, and it was 2014, and ASMR came out. I remember the first ASMR video I ever watched was by the one Lillian. By the way, why is she not posting anymore? But it was called One Day at the Spa ASMR, and I had no idea what ASMR meant. I thought it was like something in her language or a technical spa name, I don't know. And then the algorithm started suggesting me other videos, and they all had this ASMR. Since then, I started just binge watching ASMR all the time because it was the only thing that made me feel good. What made me want to do ASMR? I answered before. Favorite movies? Oh, several favorite movies. I have so many. My all-time favorite movie is The Crow. I will save the details for our collab. I love The Queen of Damned. I love Bram Stoker's Dracula. I love The Conjuring 1 and 2, and I hope that The Conjuring 3 is going to be as great. I love The Exorcism of Emily Rose. I love horror movies, everything that makes me not sleep at night so I can listen to more ASMR, I guess. I love all of them. All the dark, creepy things, the devil all the time. It's most recent, but I really, really love it. In case you have some spare time and want to watch it, definitely recommend. Next, we have Gerald Cozy. What's your sign? My sign is Libra. A.R Madden. Some questions for your Q&A. How many languages do you speak? What countries have you visited in the world? What is your favorite food and drink? What is your biggest fear and your best achievement in life so far? What other non-ASMR channels do you like to watch? I speak Italian, my native language, English, French, Spanish, a little bit of German, and I am now learning Portuguese. I have been to France. I have been to Germany, I have been to Dominican Republic and to Brazil, and I don't know if it counts San Marino. It's a republic on its own, so I guess it counts, and so does the Vatican. I don't like alcohol. I don't drink alcohol unless I'm having a mental breakdown. In the Dominican Republic, they call them batida, and it's basically condensed milk and a fruit, especially batida de zapote. It's amazing. I also love passion fruit juice, actually freshly squeezed. Foods, there are so many. Anything that is sugar and carbs, basically. So sorry about that. Also, I come from a place where food is amazing, like Emilia Romagna in Italy is where the best food is. So cappelletti, cappellacci, lasagne, pizza, tagliatelle, all of that is so amazing. I also really like ribs, and chocolate ice cream. My biggest fear is to find myself again into the dark place I was while having my mental breakdown a couple months ago. But also my biggest achievement is to somehow have found the strength to send the message that I was over it when I was in a situation that I thought had no way to escape. So I talk about that in my podcast. But yeah, out of that, I would say my biggest achievement is maybe getting my bachelor's degree. Yeah, I don't have many achievements I am really proud of, actually. But yeah, 2K on my channel is definitely one of them. Let's grow to 100K. Other non-ASMR channel that I like to watch. Well, I like to work out. So I like to watch Sydney Cummings and Caroline Girvan. I just started following Caroline Girvan, but I watched Sydney Cummings a lot. I love Jordan Matter, even though I don't like when he doesn't obey to certain rules, but I like his creativity and the 10-minute photo challenges. I follow Chelsea Memel's Olympic journey. She was a 2008 Olympic gymnast, and she's now attempting a comeback, so I follow her. I love Brad Mondo because I love like hair related things. Nikki Tutorials, the queen. Love unicorns. What first got you into ASMR? I already replied to that, so I'm not gonna repeat myself here. What other ASMRtists do you watch or subscribe to? What are your favorite movies? I already replied to that as well. What's your goals for your YouTube channel? I already replied. Did you ever get your wisdom teeth removed? And if so, how was your experience? Are you a video gamer at all? What tattoos do you have, and do they have any special meaning? Any big plans or goals for 2021? Where is your dream vacation? Other ASMRtists that I watch and subscribe to, I feel like that if I name some of them and forget others, I'm being unfair. But like, I will start with the bigger one, Yvette ASMR. Like literally, not just because she shouted me out, but because I've always loved her. Like before I even started my ASMR channel, the ASMR channels I would listen to the entire night were Yvette ASMR, Garden Jade ASMR, that is no longer existing sadly, Gentle Whispering Maria, of course, the one Lilium is already said, even though she's not posting anymore now, Tony Bomboni, Rapunzel ASMR, Crinkle Lovin ASMR, oh my gosh, there are so many, literally, Anna Soft BL, and she's not posting anymore. Do you guys know why I miss her? The White Rabbit ASMR, Angelica ASMR, Goodnight Moon ASMR. Oh my gosh, there are so many. I feel bad if I forget some of them. At some point I started my ASMR channel and I discovered Be Brave Be You ASMR thanks to Yvette actually, and I totally love her. ASMR Glow, Atlas ASMR, Cap Bailey ASMR, Samuel OneWorldProductions, Ocean Whispers ASMR that will be here soon with a question, TeaTimeTingles ASMR, ASMR Interlude, Behind the Moons ASMR, Jody Marie ASMR. I never got my wisdom teeth removal because luckily my wisdom teeth are perfectly straight and are not bothering me. I'm not a video gamer. I loved to play The Sims and Crash Bandicoot when I was younger, as well as Tekken, but I'm not a video gamer. I don't have the time for that. I have 3 tattoos, one on my left, behind my left shoulder, and it was just a rebel teenage choice, and I regret that a lot, even though it's a key, but I don't like it. Then I have one here in my arm, and it's a Bring Me the Horizon modified quote, if it makes sense, because the song said I can't draw my demons, they know how to swim, and I changed it into I will draw my demons even though they know how to swim. And I decided to have it here so every time I flex I remind myself that I'm strong and capable, and also I will be motivated to work out in order to have like a bicep big enough to show my tattoo. And then I have some cheetah prints, but I'm not gonna tell you where they are. Still, I'll have to do a lot of squats if I want those cheetah prints to look good. Big plans or goals for 2021? Well, I just want to focus on my ASMR content on YouTube and Twitch and just improve my capabilities, my qualities, be a better person, be stronger, healthier. These are my goals. Well, my dream vacation, I actually always wanted to go to Dominican Republic and Brazil, and I've been there, so yay. I would also like to visit Costa Rica, Barbados, and Maldives. But also, I don't know, Iceland. I would like to go to Iceland and see the puffins, my favorite birds ever. But all the world is beautiful, so if I possibly could travel the entire world. Then we have brand new 2021. A few more questions for your video. So let's go one by one because there are many. What TV shows do you binge watch? Ozark, Undercover, Tiny Pretty Things, The Wilds, The Alienist, The Haunting, Dark, Irmandade, or Brotherhood. Favorite authors? Well, I don't read much, and this is something I don't like about myself, but I just don't have enough concentration or time to read. But I really love Donato Carrisi. He's an Italian author and he makes thrillers. I love him a lot. And I also liked reading Ovidio when I was younger. What do you think is the safest way for animal control to catch a big bear that's on the loose in a neighborhood? Maybe distracted with food and having safely going back to where it belongs? Who are some of your favorite bands and singers? I already replied to this. What is your biggest fear? I already replied to this. What color socks do you currently wear? Are they matching or odd? Most people wear odd nowadays. Improve it. Are you a fit fetish? Marvel or DC? None of them. Do you play any sports or support any sports teams? Now I only do workouts from home. I used to play volleyball and teams. Don't really care much. Then we have Alex Padi. Any advice to someone who is barely beginning? Well, first of all, do you want to do it for fun or do you want to do it as a possible career? Because if you want to do it for fun, just do what you like and don't care about the numbers. If you want this to be a career though, you still have to enjoy it, of course. That's the number one key. But also you have to do a little more research. What works, what doesn't work. Look at your statistics, look at other people, what content do they put on, what is their quality like, how is the lighting, how is the sound quality, how can you improve it. All of these things. Maybe plan, pre-film some content ahead so you're never running out of content, and make sure you stay accountable. But of course you have to like it. If you don't like it, you're not gonna do it that way, and if you lose the passion, you will lose everything. So just maybe figure out if you actually like it or not, and maybe write down a plan of what you want to do. The healing room ASMR. What do you enjoy doing besides ASMR? Well, besides ASMR, I enjoy working out. I like fitness. I enjoy watching Netflix. I enjoy spending time with the people I love, my boyfriend, my family. I enjoy hikes and long walks. I enjoy painting. In fact, sometimes I do paint on Twitch. I enjoy makeup. I enjoy messing up with my hair. Then we have Alyssa Jordan, Miss Alyssa Jordan. What struggles do you have with building your channel? Well, I guess the algorithm. When you're a small channel, it's really hard to stand out. It's really hard to get visibility. It's really hard to get engagement. So these are my biggest struggles. Sometimes I feel like nobody's paying attention to me, and maybe I'm the worst ASMRtist in the world, or I don't know if I'm moving towards the right direction. I struggle with insecurity, with doubt in myself. Min Yoongi, hello, and if you don't mind me asking, where is your accent from? My accent is from Italy. I am Italian. Bellamy Blue, what keeps you motivated to keep doing your workouts? How do you balance work in fitness, ASMR, and having time for yourself? Congratulations on 2K. Thank you. I had 3 knee surgeries, so I shouldn't be as heavy as I am. So I want to be strong. I have a hypermobility syndrome, like can literally bend my thumbs like this, my fingers like this. I can do the split and touch my nose with the knee while being in a split, just to give you the idea of how hypermobile I am. And of course, these can cause me a lot of injuries, so I want to work out to be strong enough to countercompensate this hypermobility and have me being a little stronger and healthier. So this is what motivates me. Also, results, of course, do motivate me. Now I only do ASMR full time because I had a mental breakdown and I just need to get myself together. So this is all I do for my occupation, and I am really committing to this. Before, when I had a job, it was really hard to dedicate myself to ASMR. Me time, I think doing what I like is me time, so this is the perfect fit for all of that. Zachary Yebes, congrats, I'm so proud of you. Thank you. The questions: who's your celebrity crush? Keanu Reeves, I love him. How would your subscribers describe you? I don't know, you guys, please tell me. I hope as a cute person. What's your favorite holiday? Definitely Brazil. If you could travel anywhere, where would you go? I already replied. Do you collect anything? I used to collect makeup a lot, but now I don't really collect much. Ocean Whispers ASMR. I'd like to know, what are you most passionate about in life? I already responded. Happiest memory, I guess when I was in Brazil in the swimming pool, and it was kind of sunset, and I saw this hummingbird coming close to a flower and drinking from it. That's my happiest memory ever. Like, I always wanted to see a hummingbird, so amazing. My spookiest paranormal experience. Well, I was visiting my boyfriend's aunt. She was in her last days, and I saw a weird shadow close to our window, and I didn't want to pay attention to that, but a few hours after me seeing that, the doctors called and said that she was about to leave us. So we went there and we stayed with her for a while, and all I could hear was her breathing, like really struggling to breathe, and it was so bad. But at some point we went home because it was late night and we could do nothing there. She wasn't noticing us, she wasn't awake, she was just breathing so heavy. I went to bed, and the entire night I kept dreaming of her breath. Then at some point her breath stopped, and in the moment the breath stopped, I woke up and I was like, oh my god, what is going on? A couple minutes later the phone rang, and it was my boyfriend telling me that the hospital called, telling him that she passed away. That's, I think, one of the spookiest memories that I have, and also very sad memory. Plans for the future: if I want children, more pets, a career. Okay, career wise, I would really like, as I said, to grow my YouTube and Twitch community. Pets, I wish I could have all the pets in the world, but my boyfriend doesn't really like animals, sadly. So I think the only possibility to have a pet would be if we move to Brazil, which we plan to. In that case, we would have like a couple dogs to, you know, defend our territory. I would really love to have like 2 big dogs, because I always had very small dogs, which I totally love, and I love the fact that I am never separating from them. They're always with me. But I always would like to have a big bulky dog to just admire. Children, while my boyfriend would like to have children, I am afraid. I would like, but at the same time I don't feel like I am focused and strong enough to take care of somebody so fragile and needy as a child. So that's really bad, but also I hope this changes, especially because I always told myself that I don't want to be older than 35 when being a mother, so this has to happen quite in the short run, right? Also, I want to say thank you to Ocean Whispers ASMR, because she's one of the first people who really believed in me and commented below my videos telling me that she liked my content, and that really made a difference. That really meant a lot, and it pushed me to go ahead with my ASMR journey. So thank you so much for that. Thank you for being a friend and an inspiring creator as well. I'm sorry for looking like this right now. This is editing me, and I just noticed I got asked more than once what I used for my chiropractor roleplay. Well, I just use my bones really cracking in that moment. They usually do crack a lot more than that, but yeah, I used them as well as bubble wrap. And then I got asked more specific questions about the science of chiropractic, but I don't know much about that. I just watched a lot of videos. These are all the questions. Thank you so much for listening, and thank you so much for your time, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye.